So this question is an exponential question, and we can see that from the equation that's given to us here. This is an exponential where the power is the unknown. On this question, we're looking at the number of turtles and their population. And we need to first of all find the value of A. So it says that after 55 turtles were introduced to the island. So that means that initially there were 55 turtles. So when time is equal to 0, then the number of turtles is equal to 55. So 55 is equal to A times 2 to the power of 0 plus 10. And I can actually just type that straight into my numeric solver and find it, which is A is equal to 45. And I could just use my numeric solver for that. So for this question, there was 1 mark for the method and 1 mark for the answer. You must make sure that you're showing your methods. That tends to be something that people forget to do. And then for part B, we need to find the time in years for the population to decrease to 20 turtles. So here, I'm wondering, what is T? How long does it take when the number of turtles goes down to 20? So I have 45, because I now know my value of A, times 2 to the power of minus T plus 10. So that's my full equation, and I want to know when is it equal to 20. And again, I can just type that straight into my numeric solver, and I find that I have time is 2.17, and you can actually leave your answer like that. And then the last part, part C, there is a number m beyond which the turtle population will not decrease. So essentially here, it's asking us for the asymptote. It's saying, where's the asymptote of the graph and what is the maximum or minimum value that it can be? So if we now graph our function, which we can on our calculator, so 45 times 2 to the power of negative, now instead of t, I'm going to write x, plus 10. And if I graph my function, I need to change my values. So let's graph it up to, what was the starting population? 55. So let's go up to 60. And we can see this population. So essentially it's saying, what is this asymptote here that it's tending towards? One thing I can do is look at the table of values, and let's just change my table of values. So second function window, and I just want my table to go up in ones. So if I go into my table, I can see very clearly that it's just ending up at 10. So therefore m would equal 10 because that's my asymptote. You can also just use your knowledge of exponential functions. We know that when we have an exponential function, if we have it in the form of a times b to the x plus c, that the asymptote happens when the this value here. Okay, so this plus this is my y-intercept, and then this is my asymptote. And on the question that I've got, that would then be 10. So again, there's 2 marks. One is for the answer, and one is for showing some sort of recognition that it's the asymptote that you're looking for, or in terms of how to work that out.